Okay, men, we'd like to thank the good Lord above for bringing us here tonight to play with your brothers, the guys next to you, the ones you trained with, bled with, cried with, joked with, the ones that you call family. Ask him to keep everyone safe on both sides of the ball and keep them free from any serious harm or injury. Ask him not for speed. Ask him not for strength. Ask him not for ability. For those are the tools that are made in the days, the weeks, the months, and years leading up to this moment. But in your own way, ask him to represent yourself, your school, and your brothers in the best way you can possibly. Ask him to watch over you and to protect your physical, mental, and spiritual health. Ask him to make plays that only champions can make. And as always, thank God we're Cavaliers. Thank God we're Cavaliers.
And it's going to go for a touchdown. Harrison IA into the end zone.
Let me with our 1, 2, 3.
Here he goes, take the right snap, and he's in for the touchdown. Snap to Capers, he's in the second level, and he puts a move on Coleman, and Capers could go. He hit the front and brought down at the 4-yard line. Running game has pretty much gone away. Down the middle, complete to Terry, and he's down at the 11-yard line with the first and 10.
Moskovic is going to take it for a pick six.
Jennifer Rogers is tipped, intercepted. It is Capers who brings it back across the 20 down to the 17-yard line. Here comes the rush. Pilcher is hit, going down. Back in the 20-yard line. One is thrown and it's picked off on the far side. Coming back all the way to the 20, 10-5 touchdown. Here comes the rush. And they will get him back at the 48-yard line. It is Alex Perez coming up with a sack. Two-step drop, trying to throw to the back, and Terry levels him. Capers wants to throw the halfback option. Terry behind the coverage, makes the catch, and he's gonna go for the touchdown.
Here's Capers held up in the backfield. He breaks away, and Capers is going to take it. Charles Capers goes 42 yards for the touchdown.
Capers straight forward with a surge, and he is in for the touchdown. dropped in. Pucciateri caught for the touchdown. That was the slant you were looking for.
From Rostolgaitis Stadium in Stroudsburg, it's the District 11 5A Championship game between Whitehall and East Stroudsburg South. How about these two teams once again going at it for the fourth time? One of these two will win this championship. It's the 5A championship game. East Stroudsburg South and Whitehall. Our opening kickoff is coming up. Harrison IA will kick off. See if they onside kick. They do not. They did on the opening kickoff last week. This will be fielded by Talon Dogmanitz. Dogmanitz nearly had the sideline set left. And hand off on first down to Bird, and Bird is stopped just across the line of scrimmage. Going to be a quarterback keeper by Lawbach, sidesteps a guy, he's out into the open, and he's out of bounds, down to the 40-yard line. They're going to mark him out at the 36-yard line.
And that's just a heads-up play. As you said, he sidestepped one of the tacklers, and a heck of a job just finding an opening.
Go back to Capers, up the middle. Capers breaks through. Capers into the secondary, and Capers down to the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 21 for Charles Caper. Harrison IA, the sophomore, from the 15-yard line. On an angle, it's a 25-yard field goal. The snap could hold, the kick is up, and it is good. 6:56 remains here in the first quarter. It's East Stroudsburg South 3 and Whitehall nothing. To Bird, Dogmanitz keeps, Dogmanitz touchdown. Whitehall leads. Good snap, good hold. The kick is through. 11:02 remains here in the second quarter. Whitehall has taken the lead. It's Whitehall 7, East Stroudsburg South 3. Richards to kick off, and he will boot this one deep and into the end zone for a touchback. They fake to him. Tanner keeps. Tanner gets stopped. It was Nasir Blunt there first, and then Caden Zerfis comes in and wipes him out. The high snap, they get it down. The kick is good. 1:16 remains here in the second quarter. In the District 11 5A championship game, Whitehall 10, East Stroudsburg South 3. Laubach is flushed, looking for somewhere, goes over the middle, that's Capers. Capers runs over a guy and lowers the shoulder out to the 45-yard line. 9-yard field goal try. IA kicked one from 25, and they're never going to get a chance.
And that'll do it for the half. Get a good mix of the run and the pass. And like I said, they're right in this thing.
Richards to kick off is going to stay in the field of play. Pusateri at the 11-yard line. Xavier has an opening, and it closed quickly. They snap it right to Capers. Capers bounces out the other side. Look out! Here goes Capers. Capers to the 30. He'll cut it back and get down to the 20-yard line. Walbach will get this snap, and he will run right. He gets in behind Capers. They snap it right to Capers. Capers breaks through the hole and goes in for the touchdown. It's an 11-yard touchdown run for Charles Capers, and the Cavaliers are an extra point away from a tie.
Wow, that was a great response by the Cavaliers.
Remember, field goal, they got a high snap. This one is perfect, and it is through. 10:01 remains here in the third quarter of the District 11 5A championship game. It's Cavaliers 10, the Zephyrs 10. With Bird to his right. Bird on the give, gets into that pile and gets stopped. Oh, he ran into a wall and gets pushed back by Caden Zervas. Finds a hole, cuts back, and Capers is off. Capers to midfield. Capers will scoot out of bounds at the 40-yard line. And it's up on the left. Capers got it. He's not going to get there. He got stood up. The football, and it's scooped up by the Cavaliers. It's Alex Perez who's going to take it the other way for a touchdown. Little high snap, and it's no good.
No good.
They do take the lead on the fumble return for a touchdown by Alex Perez. It's now East Stroudsburg South 16 and Whitehall 10. quarterback draw up the middle. Nice hole, but then he runs into Perez. Dogmanis has time going, wants his brother Talon, and it's broken up. It was there, Talon went up for it, but Busateri is able to knock it away. And they're going to try and throw, and they do, and it's going to be knocked away.
Smart play, knocking the ball away.
Janela was the guy who knocked it away.
Jogged out there.
Quick toss to your side. Mercado's got it, and
Still going.
Him, but he's able to drag guys across the 25 to the 26 in a gain of 9. You just flip it to Capers, and Capers going to turn it into a big play anyway. Capers is dragged down at the 48-yard line. Touchdowns, quick toss to your side. That's complete. Mercado's got it. Mercado into the open. Mercado is inside the 30. They're going to mark him out around the 25-yard line. Oh, come this way again. This time, it's Mercado. Mercado breaks away, and he may be really close to that first down.
Now it's left.
Right to Capers. Capers! Pyle pushes forward. Is he in? Yes, touchdown. Charles Capers in from the 4.
Now, I would imagine they'll go for 2.
Hernandez in there as a blocking back. They will throw left, running Busateri. He's got it. He's out of bounds. It was a great catch, but he was out of bounds. That was go with 6:37 left in the fourth quarter. It's now 22-10. East Stroudsburg South. To the outside, Capers, 30, cuts back to the 20, and he goes down inbounds at the 20-yard line. There's a good point. It'll be Capers again. Capers, first down. Down to the 8, and that will ice it. And East Stroudsburg South is your District 11 5A champion. Awaiting the trophy presentation, and Matt Walters is right here. You just appeared. Congratulations. What a comeback.
Yeah, our kids deserve this, Bob. And I'm speechless, man. The way that they fought, and they just played so well. We had kids limping, we had kids with face mask ripped off, and they fight, and that's the Cavalier culture. I'm so proud of these kids. I'm proud of everybody in East Stroudsburg, and I just wish Coach Christian was here to watch this, man.
Nearly 200 yards rushing in that second half alone. Talk about giving you the ball and doing your thing.
You know, it was a rough game. Up front, they were trying to stop me, and, you know, they played a great game. You know, their D-line, it was coming after me. Their linebackers, they were coming after me. But what our offensive line did, we kept fighting. I kept fighting, and it was a hell of a game, and I was so excited.
What does this trophy mean to you, this championship mean to you and the team?
It means everything. Everybody doubted us, and, you know, we had to come out in here and prove something.
Congratulations. Go celebrate.
Thank you.
Great job.
I wouldn't expect any less. We worked on this all year. I love my guys. They're the best, man. We just had to play our game. We've been preaching that all year. We went out. We knew we were coming out down, but we knew we weren't out, and we knew we had to step it up. That's what we did. Even when I went down, got a little bit hurt. I was bummed up. My guys stepped it up. Second teamers coming in and everything. So we all wanted it as bad as we could imagine.
What does this title mean to you and the guys?
Everything. Since middle school, freshman year, JV, it's all been leading up to this for freshman, sophomore, everybody. We all knew this was the goal, and to accomplish it, it's the biggest thing we could ask for.
Yeah, the offense, we had to take over. We knew we were down. We came out, we didn't come out flat, but something wasn't right. So we had to click in the second half, and we did it. We came up with the W.
You're district champ. What does that mean?
Look, it took a lot of hours. I've been working at this since I was like 5 years old, ESYA days, and now, look, the team, we worked on it every day, every practice, every hard working day, and it paid off. It paid off. It means a lot to everybody.
Congratulations to the Cavaliers, East Stroudsburg South, the District 11 5A champions.